Let's get you a quick update from Manipur now. The state is witnessing a fresh spell of heavy exchange of fire between two warring sides in the borders of Bishnupur and Churachandpur district for the past 3 days after a lull for about a fortnight. With as many as 5 deaths reported yesterday, the total death toll in this fresh spell of firing and shelling in the past 3 days has now gone up to 8, according to police sources. The Indigenous Tribal Leaders Forum, a joint body of the Kuki-Zo tribes, today has declared an emergency shutdown in Churachandpur district after several Kuki-Zo-dominated areas of Manipur came under attack. Now, at least 8 people have been killed and 18 injured, including 2 security personnel in Bishnupur and Churachandpur districts, following continuous gun battle between Kukis and Meiteis over the last 72 hours. In fact, the Assam Rifles chief has said this is an unprecedented situation. Listen in to the reactions coming in from the Manipur Chief Minister as well as the Director General of the Assam Rifles, followed by Ratnadeep Chaudhary's report.
Our full effort to restore peace in the state of Manipur through various means. We are also requesting to the religious people, we are also social activists, political personality, as well, doing our best.
The situation that we are facing in Manipur is very unprecedented. We have never faced anything of this kind in our long years of history. Today when I think the biggest challenge is the large number of weapons that are out in both the communities. Other challenges, of course, for us are many. You would have seen that in the media. It's been covered in ample measure of road blockades being done. Logistics at times for our forces itself, we are not able to send movement of troops are being hampered at times.
Assam Rifles, which is the oldest paramilitary force in the country, which has perhaps the highest experience in terms of handling different conflict situations in the northeast, clearly saying that this is something which is very unprecedented. They have never handled something of this kind. So this just goes to show that how complex the conflict in Manipur is, given the fact that for a fortnight we did see de-escalation in tension. Even this intermittent firing incidences had come down in the last 2 weeks, but for the last 3 days there have been very heavy exchange of fire between the districts of Churachandpur and Bishnupur, dominated by 2 different warring communities. And if you see this in a way is the 4th phase of violence, if we can put it that way, because there have been in this violence in phases, and come next week the crisis in Manipur would complete actually 4 months, and in 3 days 8 people have died in this violence. About 20 people have received bullet and splinter injuries, and in this phase of violence what we are observing is that use of explosives have increased, use of automatic weapons and targeting of each other through snipers have increased. So long range weapons are being used, long range launchers for explosives are being used. These are equipments which are used by professionals, by military. So the availability of illegal arms as well as the arms looted from the police armory still in the hands of the miscreants. This is a major reason why there is an escalation of violence once again in Manipur.